Me. Look like that. Double Jackson moonwalking. Look, y'all. This how I look from the side. Like, this how I look from the side. My bitch will fuck the side of me. 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 Look. My bitch will fuck the side of me. I know that. Like, I'm finna fuck the side of this young nigga.
I'm sorry. What did he just say? Man, Young Thug, I tell people this all the time. I have nothing but love for Thug's creativity and what he brings to the music game. This has been one of the most interesting people I've had the luxury of covering in my life. Like, he's just interesting to me. Y'all don't think Thug's just super interesting? Anywho, Young Thug, one of the interesting things about him is his dress. The way he dresses, his fashion choices. Young Thug has always been high on more than fashion, being himself and being unique. Whether you like it, love it, hate it, whatever, Thug is going to be him. And to be honest, I've always commended Thug on being a guy he's a real street act. Nobody's denying that Thug, and from the trenches, he's a real street act, willing to take fashion places that a lot of people are just simply afraid to go, especially from the streets. I'm talking about throwing on dresses, showing a lot of skin, wearing a Hooters fit. Like, Thug has never been afraid to take fashion where a lot of people won't take it. I've always commended him on that. Whether I agree with the fashion decisions or not, that's neither here nor there. I can't dress anyway. I just wear sweatpants and dress shirts. I ain't got the confidence to pull off a dress. I'm being honest with you guys. Now, I gotta call this out for what it is, though. We have to admit when trolling is taking place. Whether Young Thug knows this or not, he's unintentionally or maybe intentionally trolling somebody that he's considered a friend of his, T.I. Clifford Harris. When you think the Gucci boycott, right, who comes to mind? It was T.I. who put the Gucci boycott together. You remember this conversation that T.I. had with his Instagram followers?
To force them to like us. We don't have to force them to accept us. But what we do have to do is stop spending our motherfucking money with people who gonna continue to give you their ass to kiss. Why in the fuck you do that? For what? For what? The only reason Gucci hot it because we made that shit hot. If we stop wearing that shit today, that shit tank, period. Ain't nobody trying to dress like nobody goddamn in the suburbs. Ain't nobody trying to dress like them little white boy, man, them who come up out of motherfucking Buckingham Palace. Ain't nobody want to dress like that, man. They want to dress like us. They want to dress like us. They want to wear their shoes like us. They want to wear their hats like us. You know what I'm saying? They want to dress like us. We run this shit, period. So if they don't respect us, our culture, our heritage, then why in the fuck are we spending money with them? What going on, Mila? I mean, that's just as real as it get. And I don't give a fuck how much money you got. I don't give a fuck how cool you think you is, nigga. You are not above the movement. Whoever the fuck you is. You are not above the movement, partner.
Again, obviously, those are T.I.'s comments as soon as he's seen the Gucci blackface design that Young Thug does have on. And obviously, again, it's not T.I. responding to Thug. This is T.I.'s comments he made over a month ago. But he made it clear, no one is above the movement no matter how much he likes you, right? And just to be fair, look, just to call it how I see it, T.I. claims he made an entire diss record to Floyd Mayweather because Floyd wanted to rock some Gucci. Now, I gotta call it how I see it, T.I. If you were willing to go that far with Floyd Mayweather for just going into Gucci, right? You gotta be willing to say the same with Young Thug, or even worse, if Thug's not only going into Gucci, he's actually wearing a design that started the boycott. I'm just being real about it, you know? So, I think this is Young Thug either intentionally or unintentionally trolling T.I. Young Thug's a very smart human being. The music that Thug makes, you don't make that type of music if you don't have a very deep level of intellect somewhere. And the fact that Thug probably knows that there's a boycott going on. Look, I don't call Thug out for wearing what he want to wear. If he want to wear the blackface shit, I'm not the leader in the culture to say, yo, don't do that. I let the big boys like T.I. do that. But to go on Instagram Live, right, and to promote it, now you a brand ambassador. You showing your face in it. You pretty much smearing it in the midst of a Gucci boycott. I think it's trolling, man. And I think it's an attention-seeking moment from Thug. How can you not call this attention-seeking? I doubt we get a response from Clifford Harris, but you got to call this how you see it. This is clearly Thug looking for some attention or trolling or doing something. In the midst of a Gucci boycott, he goes into Gucci, dances, and then throws on the exact blackface that one of your rap colleagues is boycotting. Somebody that was a big cosign early in your career. What y'all think? Y'all think Thug doing this on purpose or does he not care? Y'all talk to me in the comment box below. I think it's trolling. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment box below. I'm in the comment box looking at y'all responses. I'm out. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
Got the kids that you are now tuned in.
Yo, we locked in right now, Mr.
Taliaferro. Shout out to Mr. Taliaferro.
You're watching Mr. Taliaferro TV.
Mr. Taliaferro TV, here with the triple B's, you can't do nothing but win.